Have you ever experienced racism, and how did you deal with it?
I can tell you that racism is alive and well today. People may not come out and directly be racist to you, but there's other ways that they do it. Whenever something happens to a native in, say, in Sault Ste. Marie, and you get on the Sault today, and people make comments. I don't know if you read some of the comments that they make. I mean, they're very ignorant and racist comments. Personally, how do I deal with it? I ignore it. I can pretty well tell after a while that who's being honest with me and who isn't, and who's giving me the cold shoulder. I don't know if you've been to a store and trying to buy something, and maybe that person didn't have a very good day, but they give you a hard time, or they ignore you, or, you know, those innuendos, they're there, and it's going to take a while before they go away. And that's why the teachings about First Nations people needs to get out into the curriculum of the schools, including Eastview here. What we did for this country, fighting in the wars to save Canada, those kind of good things that we did. When we talk about the treaty, like people say they give us handouts. Those Indians only want handouts and they're drunks and this and that. Well, that's not true. We never drank before the non-natives came here. We didn't have alcohol. They used that on us at the time of treaties. They separated us. There were 17 chiefs here that were going to sign the treaty. And the only one that didn't want to sign was Shingwauk, because he didn't agree with it. He wanted more out of that treaty. But they'd take people to the side and they'd give them a couple of drinks, a whiskey or whatever, and next thing you know, they got their signature or X on that treaty. So that's going to be a while before we get on track, because again, being equals with non-natives. We need to get our good stories out in the schools and the curriculum, not only at this level, but at the high school and college levels. I think it's starting to happen now, but it's going to be a while before we get that thinking that we're not drunks, we're not looking for handouts. And again, if we can explain the treaty and why it was signed, that goes a long way, because it was to share the land and the resources. It was our land. We must never forget that. It was ours. We never lost it in a battle. We never got defeated. We never gave it to them. As one of my buddies, Chris Bellow, he said, "Where's the receipt? Show me the receipt where we gave this our land away. Show us the receipt." And there isn't any, because we didn't. And all we're asking is to share those resources, and I could tell you, if they did that to us today, we'd be well off. All of our communities would be well off.